Hi, Thomas. Shim. All right. I'm going to tag the people in the raffle first. Fill out the list too after we get done, and we'll get everyone else tagged. Post. Okay, we got 9 watchers. I would imagine some of the contestants in the raffle are watching. So we'll go ahead and run it. We're going to be a top 2 raffle. Rockies and Mets are the teams to choose from. All right. 10 times on the raffle. Double nickels. Ten times. Again, the Rockies and the Mets were the last two. They were both the same spot price. Let's click over and run this raffle. Good luck, guys. 10 times on the list. We got Shim in the 1, Matthew in 2, Carlos in 3, Chris in 4, Carlos in 5, Shim in 6, Jordan 7, Matthew 8 and 9, and Chris in 10. We're going to randomize this list 10 times. Top 2 are winners. Good luck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th, and final. Good luck. I've finally done it for you, Matthew. Spot 8 is the winner. Jordan, you got second. Copy the list. Post that in the thread. 10 names, 10 times on the dice. Click over and show it again. 10 times on the dice. Hi, Dave. We've broken the curse, finally. Long overdue. Who would you like, the Rockies or the Mets? Jordan, you'll get who's left over, and we'll jump right in. Oh, you already put it in there. Okay. Rockies it is. Congratulations. I feel like the weight has been lifted off my back as well. Matthew and Jordan will get the Mets. You need to take advice from Jordan how to get in via filler. He's good at that.
Who has the Mets?
Jordan.
He once spotted it?
Go ahead and put this.
Matthew has the Rockies.
Yeah, I already changed it.
I'm just writing it into the sheet. If you want something for in front of you.
Alright. Giveaway's been posted. The thread's been updated. I think we're good to go. I'm just going to read the list and we'll jump right in. Double nickels. Got Matthew a win. Finally. Alright. Let me tag everyone first. We got a lot of watchers. Some of you might be in here already. can't see the roster, so everyone's getting a tag. I think this green is in. Doug is in. We can't forget to tag Doug. Chris. Gotta tag Alan. Aaron. Mr. Allday. And Richard. And that should be everybody. All right, let's read the list. Again, 2020 Bowman Draft First Edition. First time doing this. Only 3 boxes. This stuff's pretty expensive. But here's what we got. Pick your team break. Format filled tonight. Thank you guys for the fast fill. Here's the team as a team owners for tonight's break. Gary B. Diamondbacks. Dave F. Braves. Tim Orioles. Nick S. Red Sox. John Cubs. Yohei White Sox. Chris W. Reds. Dave F. Indians. Matthew on the Rockies in the filler. Doug Tigers. Brandon Astros. John Royals. David C. Angels. Chris Jr. has the Dodgers. Yohei Marlins. Tim Brewers. David C. Twins. Jordan won the Mets in the filler. Alan Yankees. Aaron A's. Brandon Phillies. Matthew Pirates. Dave F. Padres. Michael A. Giants. Whitney Tim has the Mariners. David C. Cardinals. Craig Rays. Richard Rangers. Yohei Blue Jays. And Nick S. has the Nationals. Good luck to everyone. Let's get a look at this stuff. Good evening, Alan. Good to see you, my friend. All right, first edition. Just a quick rundown on this stuff. This is mostly a parallel type product. We'll be very lucky to hit an auto. The autos are the base auto. I think the print run on all the names is like 30. And those are 1 in 337. Then they got parallel odds as well. There's blues, reds, and rose gold on the autos. So it's probably going to be mostly parallels. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a little something, something inked up. But they're tough. You're not going to hang out, Thomas? I can give you a rundown later. All right. First edition for the first time. Good luck, everyone. There we go. Pack by pack on this stuff. Obviously, you'll notice the first edition stamp on these. Hi, Doug. All right, so here we go. Joe Ryan, Ryan Rollison, Casey Schmidt, Jack Blomgren, Burl Calloway, Case Williams, Aaron Ashby, Logan Gilbert, Gerard Encarnacion, hi Michael, and Garrett Mitchell. Garrett was probably the best name in that lot. Max Meyer. I don't think we've hit Max Meyer yet. There's several guys we haven't seen in our draft breaks just yet. So no parallel in the first pack. There will be several. And we'll start in this one. Casey Schmidt, Patrick Bailey, that's a nice one. And an Oriole, Jordan Westberg. This is the Most common, the sky blue foil. Jordan Westberg is the first foil parallel. Mitchell Parker, Ryan Jensen, Ethan Hankins, Levi Prater, Geraldo Perdomo, Matthew Dyer, and Adley Rushman. I'd love to hit an auto on this. Would love to do that. We got another sky blue. Asa Lacey. Holden Powell, the sky blue is Detroit Gage Workman. Blue sky foil. Sammy Infante. Shane Baz. Corbin Carroll. There's a nice one, Matthew. Nick Gonzalez. Another nice one behind it, Robert Hassel. Probably the two best names so far. And Garrett Crochet, Justin Foscue. Solid names in that group there. These would be good cards to send in to PSA. Get a nice return on a PSA 10 out of this stuff. Another blue sky. Elliot Ramos. Keone Cavaco. Clayton Beater, Dodgers. Blue sky foil. Owen Miller. Nick Garcia. Hudson Haskin. Trevor Larnach. Dane Ocker. Garrett Crochet again. Trey Cruz. I'm hoping to see very few dupes, but so far I've seen two already. Try and get as many names on this as we can. We got a gold one. First numbered card coming out. Joe Boyle, Alaric Solari, and a gold for Detroit, 49 of 50, Trey Cruz. Gold foil. I can think of a Detroit Tiger we'd rather have, but that is our first numbered card. Marco Luciano, Oswald Peraza, Matthew Liberatore, Ryan Jensen, Shane Drohan, Austin Wells, that's a good one, Jeff Criswell. I need to sneak out for a moment to grab standards. I think this Cruz guy sells okay. I don't know what we're working with on that card, but his autos were selling. All right, let's keep rolling. We got a yellow foil this time. Chris McMahon, Trevor Larnach. Cincinnati Reds get the yellow, 66 of 75. Reese Hines, excuse me. Cincinnati Reds. Mike Sinai, Anthony Volpe. That's a good one. Foscue, I think that's the second of him. Isaiah Green, Brady McConnell, Francisco Alvarez, and Daniel Cabrera. What's up there, Steven? How are you, buddy? Trying a little something different tonight. Blue Sky foil in this one. Caden Polovich, Isaiah Green, Cade Cavalli for Washington. Blue Sky foil. Asa Lacey, Owen Casey, Daxton Fulton, Shea Langoliers, Slade Sione, Ben Hernandez, and O'Neal Cruz. Brandon Fatt, Liam Norris, Blue Sky foil for KC, Ben Hernandez, Christian Chamberlain, Bobby Miller, Levi Prater, Aaron Ashby, Jordan Adams, Jared Jones, Tanner Burns. Blue Sky foil in this one. Corbin Carroll, Austin Wells again. Connor Phillips is the Blue Sky foil for Seattle. Mike Siani, Joe Boyle, Holden Powell, Quinn Priester, Jack Blomgren, Mitchell Parker, and Jeff Criswell. We're seeing some replication. Got a blue in this one. Pardon me. Anthony Volpe, Elliot Ramos. How about that? Spencer Torkelson, blue foil to 150, 104 of 150. That's the type of card we're looking for. Eureka. Congratulations. That's probably a good card, I would have to think. 104 of 150, Torkelson blue. Alec Burleson, Nick Gonzalez number 2. We'll take those. Luke Little, Hunter Barnhart, Trey Cruz, Chris McMahon, and Ian Seymour. Congrats, Doug. I feel like I don't get to say that enough. I get used to that. All right, we're on yellow again. Hunter Bishop, Zach Britton, Tyler Brown, yellow for the Astros, 47 of 75. Tink Hentz, Logan Hoffman, Zach Deloach, CJ Van Eyck, Tyler Freeman, Trevor Larnach, Cody Hosey. Nick Bitsko, Takoa Roby, Blue Sky foil for Milwaukee, Xavier Warren, Shane Baz. There's Dominguez. Good card for the Yankees. Ryan Murphy. C.J. Abrams. Clayton Beeter. Carter Baumler. Dane Acker. That's a sweet card. So in half a box, we got 2 yellows, a blue, and a gold. So 4 numbered cards in half the box. Let's try for some more. Kyle Nicholas, Milan Tolentino, Blue Sky Foil, Bobby Miller, Dodgers. Nothing standing out for Mets so far, buddy. We're only half a box in. Joe Ryan, Addison Coffey, D.L. Hall, Alec Thomas, Trevor Haver, Bryce Bowman, Alika Williams. I had like a few base cards, but not Crow Anderson yet. Hans Kraus, Aaron Shortridge. We got another blue. This one's going to the Diamondbacks. Liam Norris, blue to 151. Never mind, 91 of 150. Jordan Westberg, Tristan Casas, Grayson Rodriguez, Max Meyer. That's a good name. There's Pete Crow, Drew Romo, and Alex Santos. A couple good names in that pack. This is the first time opening this product for us, Jordan. I hope we do get one, but they are extremely tough. Extremely tough odds. The refractor is the highest production run on the autographs, and I think those are all numbered to 30. So we'd be really lucky to get one. I don't think it's a very big checklist for autos either. They go great. I'd love to hit one for somebody. Jay Groom, Mason Wynn, Blue Sky Foil for the Phillies. That's not a bad card. Casey Martin. Jordan Walker. That's Cardinals card. Trent Palmer, Jesse Franklin, Jordan Groshans, Nick Garcia, Bailey Horn, and Sam Weatherly. They are tough to get. Tough to get. All right. Blue Sky Foil. Oswald Peraza, J.J. Bleday, Zach McCambley. Blue Sky Foil for the Marlins. Francisco Alvarez, Takoa Roby, Ian Bedell, Nick Lodolo, Dane Acker, Gilberto Jimenez, and Tink Hence. The Blue Sky Foil. Shea Langoliers, Caden Palovich, Owen Casey, that's not a bad one. Blue Sky Foil for San Diego. Garrett Mitchell again. Xavier Edwards, Carson Tucker, that's a decent name. Daniel Lynch, Carson Ragsdale, Reese Hens, and Sam Weatherly. These foils are really, really nice looking. I can see why they're popular. Got another blue. Alec Thomas, Anthony Volpe. Blue for the Cubs of Burrow Callaway, 103 of 150. Carter Baumler, Joe Ryan, Bryce Bowman, J.J. Goss, Justin Lang, Kyle Nicholas, Mason Wynn. I've never sent one in, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay, good.
I got a Torkelson to 150 in the first half of this box.
Wow. Well, Detroit's already plus then.
That qualifies. Decent amount of color in here.
Yeah.
My only gripe is I'm hitting a lot of the same names.
Yeah, that's tops this year, and they're cool.
There's a good one for Oakland. Tyler Soderstrom. Matthew Liberatore. The Blue Sky foil is Jeff Criswell for Oakland. Chris McMahon, Takoa Roby, Will Klein. There's Torkelson. Torkelson base. Keone Cavaco. Ian Bedell. Xavier Edwards.
You get a lot of parallels. You're still in the first box.
Yeah. Well, the Blue Sky foils are 1 and 2, so I mean you should get like, if the odds hold true, there should be 12.
You already got more numbered cards though than what I thought was
3,
per
4,
box.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've already got 12 Blue Sky foils.
You already got 6 numbered cards. I've noticed Topps odds this year being a little weird. Some parts it seems like they're.
I'm still getting Blue Skies here. Bryce Jarvis, Isaiah Green, Alika Williams. That's not a bad one for Tampa. Blue Sky foil. Thomas Sagase, Slade Sione, Adley Rushman. Second one of those. Robert Pawson. That's a good card. Jeter Downs, Corey Lee, Nick York. Several good cards in that one. I don't think it's a bad idea. All right. Blue Sky again. Nolan Gorman. Quinn Cotton. Trey Cruz. Blue Sky foil. Carter Baumler. Ian Seymour. Addison Coffey. Alec Burleson. Daniel Espino. Bailey Horn. And Evan Carter. And another blue. Zach Daniels. Garrett Mitchell. I think that's the third Garrett Mitchell. Hudson Haskin for Baltimore to 150. 15 of 150. Blue foil. Marco Raya. Jimmy Glowinski. Ethan Hankins. Liam Norris. Case Williams. Andrew Vaughn. Kyle Nicholas.
You doing 1 box?
2 packs left. Drew Romo, Austin Wells. There's a nice one. Zach Veen on the Blue Sky foil. This card for you. Zach Britton, Grayson Rodriguez, another Torkelson. Man, this box has been loaded with Torkelson. And Jerstad right behind him. Very good pack here. Corbett Carroll, Miguel Amaya, Hunter Bishop. Had Austin Wells in there again, too. It was a solid pack. And the last one of box 1. Has Blue Sky Foil, Freddie Zamora, Garrett Crochet, Sammy Infante Blue Sky Foil, Will Klein, Corey Lee, Carson Ragsdale, Ronnie Mauricio, Jackson Kowar, Petey Halpin, and Gage Workman. I think the line turned him off today. I think he's driven by a couple different times and they've just been getting clobbered. That was a good first box. Let's do that again. Hopefully get more base names on the board. Guys we missed. I'd probably get down on some Taco John's. I'm happy to have it back in town. We both were at Target first thing this morning. It wasn't the greatest of hauls, but we didn't get skunked. Box 2 will start with the Jerstad base. That's a good start. Soderstrom right behind him. Trent Palmer is a Blue Sky Foil for Toronto. Ian Bedell, Dominguez, Garrett Mitchell, Jaron Duran, Jeremiah Jackson, Trevor Larnach, Daxton Fulton. Solid first pack for names. I did get one Prism Mega Box. The guy had a whopping 4 of them. And one, there was one of the Hoops packs. Well, I hope you got good timing, Barry. I missed out on the other location. There's a Zach Bean on back. Zach DeLoach, Trevor Halver. Freddie Zamora is the Blue Sky Foil. Christian Robinson, Reese Hines, Keone Cavaco, Brent Beatty, Dylan Dingler, Ryan Murphy, and Zach Bean. Aaron Shortridge, Brandon Fatt. Dylan Dingler is a Blue Sky Foil for Detroit. Jackson Kowar, Joe Ryan, Josh Jung, Hunter Bishop, Trey Cruz, Nick Swinney, and Michael Bush. Blue, Ryan Jensen, Gerard Encarnacion. Marlins are getting this one. Daxton Fulton, 60 of 150 blue. Ethan Hankins, Ronaldo Hernandez, Ben Hernandez, Shane Bass, Emerson Hancock, Anthony Volpe, and Tanner Burns. Brady McConnell, Carson Ragsdale, a nice one there. Tyler Soderstrom, Blue Sky Foil. Yeah, I hear ya. It is definitely not what I was hoping for on Coalition. Joey Cantillo, Mitchell Parker, J.J. Bleday, Sam Weatherly, Case Williams, Jay Groom, and Xavier Edwards. You did. We had a good first box. The best card's probably the Torkelson to 150. We had several decent cards, though. Lots of numbered parallels. It's a little better than I expected. Just a lot of replication on the names. We got an all base pack. Those seem to be rare. Luke Little, Jared Schuster, Trent Palmer, Austin Wells again, Hudson Haskin, Mitchell Parker, Nolan Gorman, Matthew Liberatore, Tristan Lutz, Nico Holsizer. Sold 4 hangers, opened a blaster, a hanger box, and 3 cellos. You must have got some good cards in there, huh? We got another blue, Casey Martin. Brady McConnell, a blue. There's a nice blue. Garrett Mitchell for Milwaukee, their first rounder to 150. 20th overall pick. Card there. Jackson Rutledge, Gilberto Jimenez, Will Klein, Jordan Adams, Hunter Barnhart, Spencer Strider, R.J. Davidovich. Blue Sky foil in this one. Caden Palovich, Daniel Lynch, Nick Lofton for Kansas City. Blue Sky foil. Bryce Bonnin, Anthony Volpe, George Kirby, Warner Blakely. Here's Ed Howard. Very nice. Ian Seymour and Soderstrom again. Nice to get Ed Howard on the board. Lucas stuff is nuts. And it really should be when you think about it, because he's great. Zach Dean, we got either a gold or a yellow. I can't tell. It looks yellow. Trevor Larnach. Petey Halpin. It's a yellow to 75. 52 is 75. Petey Halpin. Cleveland Indians. Ian Bedell. Logan Allen. Zach Britton. Robert Hassel. Alec Burleson. Travis Swaggerty. And Tristan Casas. I saw his Prism PSA 10s are up to 2,000 again. Makes you wish you would have moved all in on buying raw Prism Lucas. That would have been a smart play. Nick Gonzalez, another one of those. Corey Lee, Blue Sky Foil. Evan Carter for Texas. Xavier Warren, Connor Phillips, Grayson Rodriguez, J.J. Bleday, Justin Lang, Kyle Isabel, Daniel Espino. Shane McClellan, Petey Halpin, Jackson Miller for the Reds, blue sky foil, Emerson Hancock, Ryan Jensen, Jared Jones, Addison Coffey, Patrick Bailey, Carson Tucker, Francisco Alvarez. Blue sky foil, DL Hall, Ronaldo Hernandez, Cole Henry's the blue sky foil, Washington. Jeremiah Jackson, Shane Baz, Drew Romo, Ronnie Mauricio, Brett Beatty, Takoa Roby, Carter Baumler, excuse me. You're welcome, Tim. That was a good one. We've hit on some good blues so far. All right, we have half a box 2 left. Blue sky foil, Miguel Amaya, Hudson Haskin. There's a nice one there for the Reds, Austin Hendrick. Blue sky foil, first card of him in this break. Spencer Strider, Thomas Sagasi, Casey Schmidt, Owen Casey, Landon Knack, Hayden Cantrell, Shea Langoliers. Got yourself some new kicks, huh? All right, Mark Vientos, Alec Burleson, blue sky foil, nice one. Austin Wells for the Yankees. Logan Gilbert, Carmen Ladosinski, Christian Chamberlain, Adley Rushman, Bryce Jarvis, Daniel Espino, Gilberto Jimenez. The cards in box 1 were definitely better centering. Parallels seem to be okay. All right, we got a yellow. Caden Polovic, Holden Powell. That's a nice one. Mason Wynn, 40/75 Cardinals, yellow. That guy's going to be good. Hans Kraus, Logan Allen, Tyler Brown, Petey Halpin, Nick Bitsko, Nick Gonzalez. We'll stack those up. Evan Carter. I was hoping Mason Wynn was going to be in draft for an auto. I wonder what product they'll save him for. Zach Britton, Mike Ciani, Hayden Polovich is the blue sky foil. Tristan Casas, AJ Vukovic, Bobby Miller, Kyle Isabel, Marco Raya, Owen Miller, and Jordan Walker at the end. Getting color in this is definitely what it's all about. So you made it count on that one. They didn't make a whole lot of this product. They normally don't. That's why the box prices are so much. I think they're currently trending for between $450 and $500 a box. They're not cheap. Carter Baumler, Xavier Warren, Drew Romo is a blue sky foil. Keith Colt, Jordan Blazovic, Shane Drohan, Hunter Barnhart, Michael Toglia, Blake Rutherford, Werner Blakely.
I want to do the last box.
Okay.
Hope it's some of this.
Huh?
I said I want to see what some of it looks like.
Max Meyer again. Alika Williams, Blue Sky Foil, Zach Daniels for Houston. Aaron Ashby, Bailey Horn, CJ Van Eyck, Marco Raya, Jackson Kowar, Quinn Cotton, Shane Langoliers. Well, the first box for me was definitely the better of the two boxes so far. It was Torkelson heavy. Rhonda Blue again. Julio Rodriguez. Jackson Miller, a blue for the Giants. Casey Schmidt, 23 of 150. Owen Miller, Daxton Fulton, Joey Cantillo, Case Williams, Jordan Blazovic, Austin Wells has had a ton of cards in this break. Milan Tolentino. Elliot Ramos, Heston Jerstad, there's a nice one. CJ Van Eyck is the Blue Sky Foil. Logan Hoffman, Colin Sagisi, Blake Rutherford, Bobby Witt Jr., that's the first one of him. Andrew Vaughn, Tristan Lutz, Brandon Fatt. Carmen Lodzinski, Jeff Criswell, Jared Jones is the Blue Sky Foil. Alec Thomas, Tyler Brown, Slade Sione, Logan Gilbert, Michael Toglia, Bryce Jarvis, Trevor Halber. Got a low numbered card here. Most I got in this box was 75. All right, here we go. We got a gold one. Hunter Green, Luke Little. Come on, gold. Big name. That's not terrible. He's a first rounder. Bryce Jarvis, Arizona, 11 of 50 gold. 18th overall pick. Riley Green, Gage Workman, Nick York, Alexander Canario, Gerard Encarnacion, Jimmy Glowinky, Nick Lodolo. Keone Cavaco, Michael Bush, Gilberto Jimenez is the Blue Sky Foil. Aaron Shortridge, Freddie Zamora, Luis Gill, Reese Hines, Evan Carter, Jordan Walker again, Nico Holsizer. The last pack of box 2. Blue Sky Foil. Isaiah Green, Landon Knack, David Calabresi, Blue Sky Foil, Ryan Rollison, Owen Casey, Dylan Dingler, Cody Hosey, Nolan Gorman, Jeter Downs, Jared Schuster. There's one left. I think Ryan wants to open it.
We'll do some magic.
So good luck in the last box. I feel like I did pretty decent. We got
We did for Detroit. That's
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got over 30 blue skies in 2 boxes.
How many numbered parallels you get?
Quite a few.
There's one row of people out there I want to ship tomorrow.
Let's got to work on the coalition here. There's definitely lots of duplication. Two boxes, I got 2 golds, 4 yellows, 7 blues.
2, 4, 7, so 13 parallels. I was guessing 5 to 6 based on the odds. A box. It's a little bit higher.
All right. Probably need to grab you some more standards. Okay. Which one do you want to do? The whole box?
No, just the very far right row. People that don't normally get, that would only have one team basically. Far right of the 3 row. Alright, let's see what this is like. I thought about opening some because the set sells so good. Be a little worried about sorting on this product. Everything from Topps lately, it seems like you get 3 of one guy and 0 of another. It's kind of annoying. It hasn't always been that way. Some products it seems like it's better, but alright, I got a nice one on the front. Anthony Volpe. Grayson Rodriguez. Blue Sky of Blade Sassoni for Arizona. Well, you should get a set in each box. In reality, there's 240 cards in a box, and there's 200 in the set. If it's, I mean, they used to make products where the coalition was so good, where if you got like 208 cards, you'd get a set and 8 extras, like Opening Day and other products like that. Nice false cue, right there. I would think you'd definitely get 2 sets in 3 boxes, but maybe not. Ragsdale Bishop. Trey Cruz. Julio Rodriguez for Seattle. Andrew Vaughn, Nick Garcia. Jeter Downs. Is there any star that you guys have noticed that we haven't hit yet in 2 boxes? Top first round pick or anything? Matthew Dyer. There's a nice one for Boston. I almost took Boston because it was hanging around for so long, and York's a nice one in Boston. Spencer Torkelson. Detroit doing well. I saw Torkelsons were going for about 45 each. That's pretty good money for a paper parallel. Xavier Warren. It's a nice one for the Brewers. I still haven't got a numbered card. My turn for a numbered card. Pelosevic, Seattle's first round pick, I think. No, he's a third rounder. Max Meyer is the first round pick for the Marlins. Another nice parallel. This one is a blue sky of Inwogu. Jason and I had the Cubs the other day in Jacob's break and hit a gold of him. Nice parallel there. Nice first edition. Callaway. Mitchell Parker. I remember opening first edition the first time they did it in 2005, I think it was. I remember having a bunch of Verlanders rookies in it, and for some reason I didn't keep any. Jordan Westburg. Ooh, I got a gold here. Behind Josh Jung for Texas is a gold parallel. First Bowman of Trent Palmer, pitcher for the Blue Jays, in a gold. Trent Palmer is number 47 of 50. He was a third round pick for Toronto. Got a Heston in there. Corey Lee, blue sky. Bobby Witt Jr. Nice one of him, first edition. Nolan Gorman, first edition. Yeah, in Jacob's break, we did. Cubs are a pretty good spot. Howard goes for big money, and the second guy isn't too bad either. Excuse me, big sneeze. Jack Blomgren, and I got a blue parallel, first edition of Hudson Haskin, number 130 of 150. I think I have Detroit in this break too. Xavier Edwards there for Tampa. Pete Crow Armstrong. I don't know if Jason hit him yet, but he does okay in this. Nice to hit a parallel of him. Or it would be nice to hit a parallel of him. Did you get any parallels in your Rockies? Matthew on your big win. Reese Hines. Encarnacion for the Marlins. Casey Martin is the parallel for the Phillies. You basically get one parallel in every pack. Robert Hassel for Hassel and York, two good cards there to end that pack. AJ Vukovic for Arizona. Nick Swiney, Swiney for the Giants, pitcher. Garrett Mitchell. Luciano for the Giants. Ed Howard for the Cubs. That was a pretty good pack. Hi, Thomas. We had Howard and Mitchell in that pack. Howard, I should probably be top loading. He's probably the second or third highest name in this product. This Williams guy for Tampa does okay. CJ Abrams. Kyle Nicholas. Has he hit a Jason Dominguez yet? There's Nick Gonzalez for Pittsburgh. That's a nice one. One of the higher ones in this product. All right, I got a yellow, I think it is. Numbered card behind Bailey Horn is a first Bowman card of Emerson Hancock. Man, I hit this guy a lot. Number 60 of 75 for the Mariners. Emerson is a first round pick. You hit a base, Jason? I'd like to hit something for the Yankees here. Detroit's already got enough cards. Ronnie Mauricio. Patrick Bailey for the Giants. He's the 13th pick.
Blue was a good card. I think $250, 4%.
That was $250, that Torkelson?
Yeah.
Yeah, his parallels look through the roof. I got a card backwards. Did you get any of those?
No.
It's not chrome, though, so it's not an auto.
No, it's backwards.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, you got an all base pack. Those are.
Have you had those?
Yeah, they're not very common.
My fault.
Bum, 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 bum.
I screwed it up. I did get Pete Crow Armstrong. I had not had an all base pack yet. Had two nice cards in it. Another Hassel. And a Bobby Witt. That was a good pack. All right, I got one row left. There's back to the blue sky. Austin Hedrick. Cavaco Twins prospect. Owen Miller must have got traded to Cleveland. Vientos. AJ Vukovic again. Who'd you top load besides
Dean
Torkelson? I just top loaded
Nick
Howard and
Rodriguez,
Gonzalez.
Ed Howard. Jordan Walker.
There's a nice card for the Cubs right on the front.
Hassel, Gonzalez.
My second Ed Howard.
Dominguez.
I haven't
Sherstad.
hit Jason.
And a couple of them.
There's a parallel for New York. Trevor Hauver. First Bowman card of him. He was the Yankees' third round pick. He might be okay. Lacey for the Royals. Yeah, I agree with that actually, Ray. I think if we would have personally done it a lot more if there was some gap in it. I got him like the same day draft was released. There's another Nick Gonzalez and a blue parallel right behind it of Liam Norris.
The acquisition price isn't very friendly either. These boxes are.
No, they were expensive, but they still would have been hot with all the new names. And not that they're not hot now, but they would have been really hot if there was no draft at the same time. Liam Norris, pitcher for Arizona to 150. Max Meyer. Another Armstrong, Crow Armstrong. I think I've hit 3 of him now. I have not hit good names on my parallels so far in this box. Nolan Gorman. Alex Santos, blue sky. You pretty much get a parallel in every pack. Once in a while you don't. Okay, I got an orange. This is where I need to hit a name. Orange parallel behind Marco Luciano is a first Bowman. Man, I hit a lot of parallels with this guy lately. Addison Coffey for the White Sox, 20 of 25. I hit 2 autos of him the other day. That is an orange for Yohei. Addison Coffey is a 3rd round pick for the White Sox. Williams for the Rays, Volpe for the Yankees. Andrew Vaughn. Tanner Burns on the Blue Sky. Alec Thomas. Hunter Bishop. Alvarez for the Mets. Yeah, the paper was really bad in Bowman. That seemed like it was a unusual event where they cut it so bad. Logan Allen, blue. Blue Sky.
Cut that.
Garrett Mitchell, Asa Lacy. Xavier Warren. Oh. I don't know if I just cut it there or not. I need the other angle. All right, we got 5 left. We've got a Blue Sky here of Ed Howard. It's a nice one. It's well centered too. Nice hit for the Cubs.
We could do it again.
I gotta remember to grade the refractors of Howard in the last break for John. He may want this one graded too. Let me know, John, if you want me to add this card with the refractors that you had the other day. It's centered really well. Can't beat that centering. Why? What happened to Omar? I got a gold Soderstrom on the top. Nice one there for Oakland. This might be the best parallel left.
The other one.
Oh, yellow. Nick Lofton of Kansas City. 51 of 75. I think he was 2nd round. No, he was 1st round. 32nd pick. Supplemental pick. Nick Lofton. College player. A lot of color in this box. Not the biggest names, but a lot of color. Zach Bean for Colorado. Okay, John. Oh. Not good right before he's headed for the old Hall of Fame possibility. Francisco Alvarez. And Daniel Cabrera. Detroit parallel. 2nd round pick for Detroit. Two packs left. About like a red. Got a blue. This might be my last numbered parallel. Blue to 150 of Spencer Torkelson.
Wow. Again?
Is that the exact same one you got before?
Nope.
32 of 150. I think the rule is you hit the exact same card, you get to keep the second one, isn't it? Is that how breaks work? 32 of 150, Spencer Torkelson. Detroit was definitely the winner of this break. Austin Wells. My last pack. Last pack. Parallel in the last pack is Nico Holsizer. Tampa Bay Rays, blue sky. And that is it. Let me recap it real quick. I'm going to go through all the blue skies real quick. There's a lot of them. Go through the parallels. I'll go through the top-loaded base too. He's top-loaded base.
Yeah. I just did like the top 10
Yeah.
hitter guys, I think.
Just the highlights. All right, let me go through the blue sky. Thanks everybody for joining the break. We got Holsizer, Cabrera, Logan Allen, Tanner Burns, Alex Santos, Trevor Hauver, Keani Cavaco, Nicholas, Nick Swiney, Casey Martin, Corey Lee, Jordan Nwogu, Nick York, nice one there, Blade Sissoni, Trey Cruz, David Calabresi, Gilberto Jimenez for the Red Sox, Jared Jones, CJ Van Eyck, Zach Daniels, Drew Romo, Caden Polosevich, Jackson Miller, Cole Henry, Evan Carter, Nick Lofton, Dylan Dingler, Freddie Zamora, Trent Palmer, Sammy Infante, Trey Cruz, Alika Williams, Jeff Criswell, Owen Cassie, Zach McCambly, Casey Martin, Bobby Miller, Xavier Martin, Connor Phillips, Ben Hernandez, Cade Cavalli, Clayton Beater, Gage Workman, and Jordan Westberg. Some better names in that set. Highlights of those: Ed Howard, Zach Veen, Austin Hendrick, Austin Wells, and Tyler Soderstrom. All right. Some of the highlights of the base. This certainly is not all the good base cards, just kind of where we picked out. Kendrick Crow Armstrong times 3, Nick Gonzalez times 4, 5, 6. Holy shoot, we got 6 Gonzalez. Ed Howard times 3, Spencer Torkelson times 3, Dominguez, we only got 2, Robert Hassel, we got 4, Crow Armstrong, I had him earlier, didn't I? I'm not sure.
I think that was all of them.
Yeah, there's more than one.
I had 4 of them, I think, in there.
4, okay. Heston, we got 4. Zach Veen, 3. Jordan Walker, 3. I did not hit a Walker. Jason hit all 3 Walkers. And the numbered parallels. Exactly, Matthew. Okay, numbered parallels. We got 2 of the exact same blue number to 150 of Spencer Torkelson. So that was pretty lucky there of the top guy. Other ones to 150 in 3 boxes. Liam Norris, Hudson Haskin, Burl Calloway, Hudson Haskin. Did we get 2? We got 2 of him too. Man, coalition. Garrett Mitchell, Daxton Fulton, Casey Schmidt, and Liam Norris. Next is yellow. These are numbered to 75. Nick Lofton, Reese Hines for Cincinnati, Tyler Brown, Emerson Hancock, Peter Halpin, and Mason Wynn for St. Louis. He's a second-round pick. That might be a decent one there for St. Louis. Gold, Trey Cruz, number 49 of 50. Bryce Jarvis, 11 of 50. Trent Palmer, 43 of 50. And we hit one orange, Chicago White Sox, 20 of 25, Addison Coffey. That was it. In 3 boxes, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20 numbered cards, which is much higher than the odds suggest, which is what I thought might be the case.
It's a good break.
Yeah. Congrats, Douglas, on Detroit. Some other teams did pretty decent in there too, but getting 2 of those was pretty lucky.
Pretty good.
Pretty.
Pretty.
All right, 9:52. That's it for me. We'll get this stuff shipped out, and probably tomorrow or Friday at the latest. And people will get them Saturday or Monday, I think. Even though the mail is a little behind right now. Man, I've noticed so much mail going slower than normal. So
I bought something from Illinois on eBay on the 30th. It still hasn't moved.
yeah, I've had a couple of those. Just seems like it gets in an overfill bin. Is what happens, and that overfill bin doesn't move. All right, have a good night, everybody.